am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Hey und willkommen zu dem ersten Part von Life is Strange 1 Remastered. Das Projekt hat sich der liebe Kassel gewünscht und ich habe die Spiele tatsächlich noch nie selber durchgespielt, sondern habe mir damals nur Let's Plays reingezogen. Deswegen bin ich auch schon gespannt, an wie viel ich mich erinnern kann. Und für die Leute, die es auch noch nicht kennen, ich werde natürlich nicht spoilern. Echt mieses Wetter. Zum Glück ist Max keine Brillenträgerin, weil sonst würde man hier gar nichts mehr sehen. Das sieht auch nicht gut aus.
Holy shit.
Tot.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Ich finde das Bild schön. Ist nur sehr Tumblr-mäßig irgendwie.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And
I
frankly,
can't
it's
believe I still have this. I should take a picture to prove I'm still here. Plus, it's
Seriously,
perfect
though,
for my
I could
portfolio.
frame any one of you
And I
in dark
have to get my daily
and
selfie
capture you
quota.
in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy?
My little camera bag is battered, but still kicking.
What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height
Okay, was war
of
das?
their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye. So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Ah, okay. Die Tagebucheinträge. Wahrscheinlich die Vorstory, bevor wir das Spiel spielen. Ich kann es ja mal kurz überfliegen und ein paar wichtige Stellen raussuchen. 10. Juli 2013. Ich wurde an der Blackwell Academy angenommen. Wenn Worte tanzen könnten, wäre dies ein Rave, auch wenn ich noch nie auf einen war. Wen kümmert's? Ich kann an die Blackwell Academy. Ich dachte nicht, dass ich so aufgeregt sein würde. Immerhin habe ich früher in der gleichen Stadt gelebt. Aber als ich die Nachricht des Stipendienprogramms sah, fühlte ich, wie mein Puls sich beschleunigte. Mama hat geweint und Papa hat gelacht. Die beiden sind so komisch, aber sie sind glücklich und müssen mich finanziell in Blackwell nicht wirklich unterstützen. Das bedeutet neue Klamotten und wenn ich es richtig anstelle, einen neuen Laptop. Oh, und ich muss es in Großbuchstaben weiterhin sagen. Ich kann an die Blackwell Academy. Vielleicht wollte ich die ganze Zeit zurück, nur um zu sehen, ob Chloe und ich noch Freunde sind. Ich wünschte, sie hätte mit uns nach Seattle ziehen können. Die Stadt ist wie für sie gemacht. Wann immer wir Pirat spielten, war Seattle die ferne, sagenumwobene Insel voller Schätze und Abenteuer, nach denen wir suchten. Mit Coffeeshops. Ja, es ist nicht so schwer, Freundschaften aufrechtzuerhalten, wenn man wegzieht. Vor allem nicht, wenn man noch so jung ist. Ich hätte am liebsten selbst geweint und wäre in Seattle geblieben. Statt zu packen, möchte ich meine Klamotten verbrennen. Aber im Second-Hand-Laden eine komplett neue Garderobe fürs neue Schule aussuchen. Nicht, dass ich im Moment viel im Schrank hätte. Niemand außer Chloe kennt mich und wir könnten uns sehr verändert haben. Ich kann mir eine neue Frisur oder ein Tattoo zulegen oder mit einem süßen Austauschschüler aus Paris oder Rom ausgehen. Ich kann alles tun, außer ich fliege auf. Blackwell ist scheiße. Ich hatte vor, nicht so früh rumzuheulen, aber verdammt. Der Tag begann wie Weihnachten, kaum geträumt vor Aufregung, den ersten Tag meines neuen Lebens zu beginnen. Die Stussel wusste nicht, was ich anziehen sollte und nahm einfach, was auf dem Boden lag. Ich kann mir keine Namen oder Gesichter merken, aber hängen geblieben sind Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. Und wie kann ich Victoria Chase vergessen? Reich, stylisch, verwöhnt. Ich konnte ihre Verachtung spüren, als sie meine schäbigen Sachen sah, als sei ich für eine Modenschau nach Blackwell gekommen. Vielleicht bin ich ja übersensibel, aber glaube, Victoria sieht das Leben als ihre Reality-Show. Mies. Aber als Beweis, dass ich kein totaler Loser bin, habe ich in Naturwissenschaften einen neuen Freund gefunden. Sein Name ist Warren Graham und er ist ein echter Geek, düster und witzig. Okay, das ist cool, dass sie schon einen neuen Freund gefunden hat. Also ist sie anscheinend nicht ganz. Es ist nicht ganz so schlimm, wie sie es am ersten Tag geschrieben hat. Die Jungs sind nicht besser. Nathan Prescott ist Victorias männlicher Klon, noch reicher, eingebildeter, wenn das überhaupt geht. Seine Familie ist die älteste in Arcadia Bay und schon als Kind habe ich Geschichten über sie gehört. Die Prescotts haben krass viel Geld in Blackwell investiert, also tut Nathan, als gehöre ihm die Schule. Gestern hat er im Unterricht die Füße auf den Tisch gelegt, getextet und der Lehrer hat nichts gesagt. Wenigstens versuche ich, aus mir rauszukommen. Ich kann nicht erwarten, dass sich mein Leben nach ein paar Wochen Blackwell Academy völlig verändert. Wie meine Eltern so gern sagen, du hast alle Zeit der Welt. Oh, die Eltern sind echt cute. Okay, ich glaube, ich habe das Wichtigste jetzt gesehen. Und hier werden dann Profile angelegt anscheinend. Sogar mit Stipendium. Ich ließ Chloe, meine auf ewig beste Freundin, bis ich wegzog und mich 5 Jahre nicht meldete, zurück. Und es ist so komisch, hier zu sein und sie noch nicht gesehen zu haben. Ich bin jetzt 18 und offiziell erwachsen, fühle mich aber selten weise oder reif. Ich bin bereit, ein ganz neues Leben mit der Retro-Kamera an meiner Seite zu beginnen. Bitte lächeln. Aber 5 Jahre sind echt krass lang. Mark Jefferson ist nicht nur einer der weltbesten Fotografen, sondern auch mein Lehrer und einer der Gründe, warum ich hierher wollte. Wie oft wird man schon von seiner Inspiration betreut? Okay, der Professor bzw. der Lehrer der Uni. Dann Kate Marsh ist im letzten Monat, ich weiß nicht mehr, ob ich Kate Marsh im letzten Monat je lächeln oder lachen gesehen habe. Sie ist wirklich lieb und nett, obwohl die anderen sich über ihre Abstinenzkampagne lustig machen. Sie benehmen sich unreif, aber alle in Blackwell sind in der Oberstufe. Sie muss eine Menge einstecken. Sie hat mit vielen religiösen Gruppen zu tun, hält mir aber keine Predigten, also ist es mir egal. Die liebe Kate und Victoria, aber von ihr haben wir schon gelesen.
Not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He
Ein
captured the
Selfie?
essence of post-war beat America, and there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era.
Einmal mit einem Unterricht ein Selfie machen. Wer kennt's nicht?
I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie, a dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Sie fragen mich? Woher soll ich
You're
das
asking
wissen?
me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody
Alter,
here who
chill.
knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Okay, jetzt kann ich mich ein bisschen umsehen.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Ja, das ist mega unangenehm, dass sie sich so einschleimt.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
Eben, das verstehe ich auch nicht, dass der Lehrer auch nichts dazu sagt, dass die Victoria so eine blöde Bemerkung gemacht hat.
Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Not for everybody. I had my moment in the camera eye.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd.
Das ist hier nicht so sicher. Wo sind die Sicherheitsvorschriften? Das ist lustig, das Spiel jetzt nochmal sich anzugucken. Jetzt, wo ich auch angefangen habe zu studieren. Und ich studiere tatsächlich sowas Ähnliches wie Max.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Genau, nämlich studiere ich Multimedia und da musste ich auch einen Kameraführerschein machen. Und damit ich halt die Kameras dort ausleihen darf. Und man darf den Stativ nicht einfach so rumstehen lassen, sondern wenn man es nicht benutzt, muss man es immer wieder aufräumen, weil sonst kann jeder drüber stolpern und so ein Stativ ist mega teuer.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't. Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Sieht aus wie Photoshop. Oh, Kate.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Hi, Kate. Oh, hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Oh. Auch krass, dass der Lehrer auch nichts dazu sagt. Ich meine, er müsste doch bemerkt haben, dass sie gemobbt wird, oder?
This might make a cool shot.
Oh, ein Foto.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Solche Leute kann ich überhaupt nicht leiden.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Ah, das ist der Leuchtturm, wo wir vorhin waren, wovon sie geträumt hat.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
Das Foto ist richtig schön.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
Ich würde sagen, wir gehen mal raus, nachdem wir uns dieses Poster angeguckt haben.
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Ich verstehe komplett, was Max meint. Da muss man halt schon sehr viel Selbstbewusstsein haben, damit man, ja, muss halt überzeugt sein, dass die eigene Arbeit richtig gut ist.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I feel like you have to pass
You always
Welcome to the real world.
just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture during class.
What's the point of even
Because
coming
Max
to
wants
class
everybody to
anyway?
see how hip she is.
She plays it so shy. I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with a giant camera.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Rachel Amber, davon haben wir vorhin ein Foto gemacht, was auf dem Tisch, also ihr Name war auf dem Tisch eingerückt.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people. That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin. Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me.
Vielleicht muss ich da was zensieren. Ich klatsche, glaube ich, einfach einen Kurtkopf rüber, wenn ich es nicht vergesse.
Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell for messing around. Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Ja, Max, zuschauen ist auch keine Lösung. Also ich glaube, ich würde dazwischen gehen. Auch wenn es zwei große Typen sind. Es ist halt einfach mies, wenn Leute gemobbt werden.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
Höre ich da Eifersucht raus? Okay. Irgendwie ist die Kamera zu abrupt. Vielleicht spiele ich doch nicht mit dem Controller.
Good thing I left my AK at home. There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass. Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary, jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club. There's Juliet from my dorm, yet another Vortex Club disciple. Samuel is such a weirdo, but I kinda like that about him.
Überall hängen diese
Blackwell
vermissten
sure takes
Poster.
its swimming seriously. But otters are cute. Go otters.
Otters sind
Look
wirklich
at these
süß.
trophies. Gotta give it up for those Bigfoots. They do stomp. You can really learn a lot about a school by the weird shit posted on the boards.
Okay, wo ist das Badezimmer? Hier sieht's nicht so aus wie Badezimmer. Dafür, dass die Max keine Freunde hat, kennt sie ziemlich viele.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
Oh.
Miss Grant is a great science teacher.
Okay, ernsthaft, wo ist die Toilette? Drama Club. Männer, dann. Ah, hier.
Empty, good. Nobody can see my meltdown, except for me. Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
Nicht zerreißen. Ah.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Mal Foto. Was macht der Typ in der Frauentoilette?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this, bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I
our
already
glory
heard this lecture.
and sorrow. From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
Oh nein, die
captured
teure
the human condition in black
Kamera.
and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy,
Anybody?
I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane
Can I
Roberts.
actually reverse time?
There you go, Victoria. Why are...
I did
Now,
it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly captured the
human
human condition
time
in black
machine.
and white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of
Max.
hopeless faces.
Okay, ich mach
You
noch
feel
mal ein
like totally
Selfie.
haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as
When I
torture.
took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again,
I
I'll
believe
know
Max
this
is
is for
making
real.
what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American to... Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first...
Natürlich die Daguerreotypie. Oder wie man das auch immer ausspricht. Also ich hätte es mir nicht merken können.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everybody. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to
Ich möchte trotzdem noch mit Kate sprechen. So viel Zeit müssen wir uns nehmen.
Nice answer, Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
Kate, did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the feeling.
You have just by participating. By putting yourself
I wish
out
we
there in the
didn't.
world.
I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel. Thanks, Max.
I feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is not for everybody. I had my moment in the camera eye, and everybody should have that chance.
Soll ich nochmal mit ihm sprechen?
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Ich hasse Leute, die dauernd Zitate
Go on
zitieren.
now. Don't let me stop you.
Ah, jetzt kann ich immer noch zurückgehen.
The world.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I...
Never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Als ob ich das jetzt auch zitieren kann.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
Warte. Haben wir jetzt nochmal mit dir gesprochen? Oder habe ich die Zeit jetzt so weit
Nice answer,
zurückgedreht?
Max.
Kate,
This is the first time.
I'm sorry,
I know the feeling.
Ah,
I
okay.
wish we didn't.
I'll see how I...
Dann machen wir nochmal, dass wir mal mit dir geredet haben. Let's go! Also im wahren Leben würde ich natürlich sofort zur Toilette rennen.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody.
Hier im
They'll
Stall zu
think I'm
laufen.
crazy.
Nice.
Yo, Daniel.
Erstmal einen Snack.
Don't even tease me.
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
What's that got to do with anything?
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing?
Don't
Come on, put that thing
ever
down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again.
People trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would
I'm
they?
too scared to get near this psycho.
Okay.
Oh,
Shit.
Shit, I know he has a gun.
No.
I should do something else.
No.
Okay.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick
Feuer
of people
an.
trying to control
I
me.
need a hammer to break it open.
Hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Shit.
Shit.
Bin zu langsam.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh,
Shit, ich bin immer noch zu langsam. Da bin ich so fucking
Tell me what
langsam.
to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in
Hä?
hella more trouble for this than
Ah.
drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they? No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Genau, Arschloch.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Boah, das Ding ist, wenn ich Nathan melde, ihm gehört ja sozusagen die Schule. Ich weiß nicht, ob der Schulleiter was dagegen machen wird. Ich kann es mal versuchen, wenn die Antwort mir nicht gefällt, kann ich ja die Zeit nochmal zurückdrehen.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told
We'll
you?
continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now.
Should I rewind and change my story?
Nee, ich glaube, ich finde es gut so. Also wahrscheinlich werde ich später noch Probleme haben mit Nathan, weil ich ihn jetzt verpetzt habe. Aber ja. Sind alle sehr gechillt dafür, dass es vorhin einen Feueralarm gab.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to my office? Thank
Ups. Ich hoffe, der Schulleiter verrät mich nicht.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Nö, ich gehe einfach.
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
David Madsen doesn't need another excuse to harass students here.
Max, this isn't about personalities. This is about protecting civil rights and our school's legacy of freedom. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Blackwell is that old? That's incredible.
You should learn a little history about your alma mater. You'll find some fascinating facts. There's a lot of power in this region. I think it helps the creative juices flow around here. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Natürlich unterschreibe ich.
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
Oh. Das macht mich so nervös, wenn da oben steht, dass die Tat Konsequenzen haben wird.
Posters over posters? Somebody really wants to find Rachel Amber. I would so be there if a Sasquatch actually did battle a Razorback. Hey, Hayden.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? It seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
So you knew Rachel Amber?
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh yeah, and she was hot.
Was ist mit ihr
What do you
passiert?
think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace.
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us. And I'll deny I ever said that.
Do you really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's all right and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
He seems genuinely unstable to me.
Nate has his extreme moments, but don't we all?
I don't know yet, Hayden. Let's talk later, Hayden.
Bye, Max. No, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
Der Hayden wirkt wirklich nett.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
A weapon, right?
Nein.
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
Kann ich das nochmal zurück?
I'd love to. I love planes.
This is neither. Do you know?
A weapon.
You. Sorry, Max. I have to focus on making sure this drone doesn't crash.
Warren hat mir eine
I better
Nachricht.
read Warren's text before he blows my phone up.
Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher. And I actually love his work.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It must piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell Hicks. Plus, he is pretty hot for an older guy. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
Okay. Ja, aber es ist schon cool, dass man jemand Berühmtes als Lehrer hat. Weil ich weiß noch, an unserer Uni war der Fotolehrer, von sich sehr überzeugt und hat aber nur Scheißfotos geschossen.
Victoria is pretty obvious. I don't think Jefferson is into her.
I don't think she's closed the deal, but she's not the only player.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him. Well, I heard that from a good source.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria. Not my kind of clique. But I heard insane stories about Rachel.
Ah, okay, wir treffen uns jetzt auf dem
Okay, I better get
Parkplatz.
to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
Beziehungsweise ich muss zum Wohnheim.
Mr. Jefferson has such a gift for different styles. What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi, Max. Could I, ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on Facebook, though.
I'd be honored, Daniel. Makes me feel like a muse.
Funny, you should say that. I was just thinking about my real muse. Rachel Amber.
So what happened to her? There's gotta be a story.
She just stopped coming to class. Some people said she ran away. Some say she jumped off a cliff. I just hope she's okay.
You knew her?
No, but once she asked me to draw her portrait. Oh, she was a natural.
Hard to avoid her posters all over campus.
Kills me to see her sweet face used as a crime photo. Ah, she had a good heart.
Okay, why don't you start drawing me? Even though I must be a step down from Rachel.
No way, you're a good substitute, Muse.
Aber ich find's krass, dass jeder Rachel mochte.
Oh, that's a good posture.
Me, wenn ich für ein Foto posen muss.
Good, good.
Oh.
Best portrait ever.
Thanks, Max. I'd like to draw you another time if you want.
Wieso hat jede Tat Konsequenzen? Das macht mich nervös.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Oh yeah? Bring it.
What's your first move gonna be?
Jump?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Yo, Justin.
Check out.
I came to nose slide, but I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't skate worth shit.
Oh, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
I'd love to see a nose slide.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
Oh, nice. Kann ich noch was sehen?
You're not really a skate Betty.
Not really.
Too bad. It's nice to have the females on board too. Rachel, Amber, and her punk friend used to love skating with us.
You knew Rachel?
She used to chill with us sometimes, but one day she just vanished. I hope she's living the dream somewhere. If anybody hurt her, we'll get a skate posse and take them out with our boards.
Punkerfreundin? Die mit den blauen
Who was
Haaren?
Rachel's punk friend?
I can't remember her name. She was hot. Tats, blue hair, hardcore. She stopped hanging out with us after Rachel disappeared. Ran away.
You ever hang out with Victoria?
Fuck that. I'd rather rollerblade than hang out with snobs like her.
Let's chill later, Justin.
Anytime you want to take some action shots, we're here for you, Max.
Dafür, dass die Max immer behauptet, dass sie sehr schüchtern ist und so, spricht sie relativ viele Leute an. Ich glaube, ich würde mich nicht trauen, einfach so random Leute anzusprechen, die ich kaum kenne. Der Luke. Hallo?
Hello?
Max, I don't feel like talking.
What's wrong?
Nathan Prescott, little rich bitch kid. He thinks he can own people like his parents own Blackwell. Like he owns the Vortex Club.
Yes, he's a nasty piece of work.
You know him?
Not really. I've seen him around.
Sounds like you know way more than that. Max, tell me.
I busted him today with a gun.
What? Seriously?
I saw him wave a gun around today, and I went to the principal. We'll see what happens next.
You are my new hero. Finally, karma comes to Blackwell.
Okay, zum Glück stand da nicht, dass es Konsequenzen haben wird.
Clever.
Hä? Steht da?
Clever.
Vortex Club. Sachs. Scheint so eine Elite-Club sein für reiche, coole Leute. Gehen wir mal zum Parkplatz. Ich glaube, wir haben mit allen jetzt geredet. Oh, hier ist was.
This day has been so insane. Everything is happening too fast. And none of it makes any sense. These visions, this power. I keep expecting to wake up one more time. But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep. Which means somehow I did rewind time. So there has to be a reason. And I have to find out why. I don't want to go that way.
Gehen nicht hier lang?
I'm sure this poster has stopped millions of bullies. Warren's waiting for me and his flash drive in the parking lot, so I better get back to my dorm.
Okay, aber wo ist ihr Dorm? Hier, Schilder lesen. Ja, geradeaus.
That's so cool that Blackwell is doing a show of Mr. Jefferson's work. That's one of his famous shots. I love how it captures the moment.
Come on, Logan, bring it, brah. Yeah!
I need to go to my room and return Warren's flash drive.
Also ich würde sagen, das reicht für den ersten Part. Und es geht dann nächstes Mal weiter, wenn wir den USB-Stick holen. Danke fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao!